So we'll start by graphing the first line, y equals x minus 2. So we'll start with the y-intercept, which is negative 2. So we'll come to the y-axis right here and go down to negative 2. Sydney, how do I plot points? So yeah, we'll use the slope of the line, which is 1 over 1, rise over 1. And we'll go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Then you connect the points, and you have your line. Then we have to graph this line. But first we have to get it in the slope-intercept form. Jerry, what's hard to get this in the slope-intercept form? Subtract 2x from both sides? So we'll subtract 2x from both sides. We'll get 5y equals negative 2x plus 25. Come on, then what do I do?
Oh, divide by 5.
Divide by 5? So we divide each term by 5. Then we get y equals a negative 2 plus x plus 5. Now that we have this in a slope-intercept form, we can come graph this line.
Oh.
India, what do I start with?
Oh, the negative 2 in the bottom.
No, we start with the y-intercept, right?
Oh, 5. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
So,
Start at 5.
so I come up to the 5 on the y-axis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then what do I do?
You go down to over 5.
Yeah, we use top one using the slope, which is negative 2 over 5. So we go down 2 over 5, just like we said. And since to find the answer, we graph both lines and we see where they cross. That's where the answer is where they cross, so we find where they cross. So this point right here is 5, 3. Was that what everybody was getting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions about that?
No.
No? No. Okay. For the second one, they want to solve using substitution. And when we substitute, we can plug this in for y into this equation right here. Right? Yep. So, plugging this in for y, what would I get down here? 3x plus 2 multiplied by 2x minus 2 equals 17. Because we plug this equation right here in for y down here. So we have to distribute this 2 to each term inside the parentheses. Then we'll get 3x plus 4x minus 4 equals 17. So then we want to combine our like terms, and we'll get 7x minus 4 equals 17. Then we'll add 4 to each side. And we'll get 7x equals 21. Divide by 7. And we'll get x equals 3. Now that we found x, are we done?
No.
What do we have to solve for first?
Plug it back in for y.
We have to plug it back in for y. So now that we have our x, we're going to come equation and solve for y. Since this one has y already solved for, it'll be easier to plug this in for here. So we're going to plug this in for this x. So after I plug this in for x, what will this be?
4.
Like, what will the equation?
Y equals 2.
Y equals 2
3.
multiplied by 3
Yeah.
minus 2. So then we get 2 times 3 equals 6 minus 2. Then we get y equals 4. Is that alright with everybody? Anybody have any questions?
No.
It's all good? Okay, so for this one, they wanted to solve using elimination. So that means we either have to cancel out the x's, or we have to cancel out the y's.
The X.
You want to cancel out the x's? Okay, to cancel out the x's, we have to get, what do we have to get up here?
10.
We have to get 10 for both, so they can cancel out. So what do I multiply this equation by to get a 10x up here?
5.
5. What do I multiply down here to get 10x?
2.
2. So we distribute this 5 to each term in the whole entire equation. Then we get negative 10x plus 15y equals 20. And for this one, after we distribute this 2 to every single term in the equation, we get 10x plus 4y equals 18. So our x's cancel out. Then we get 19y equals 38. Divide each side by 19. And we get y equals 2. Are we done?
No.
What do we have to do?
Get the x.
We have to plug the y in to an equation and solve for x. So, which equation do we want to plug it into? Does it matter?
Nope.
So we can plug it into any equation. So should we plug it into the top or the bottom?
The top.
The top one?
Yep.
Okay. So then we're going to get negative 2x plus 3 multiplied by 2 equals 4. But because we plugged in this y equals 2, up for this y, we plugged in the 2 for the y. So then we're going to get negative 2x plus 6 equals 4. Justin, what do I do next?
You cross out the 2's. The 2x.
No.
Right? No, 3 times 2.
We already did that. We got negative 2x plus 6 equals 4.
Oh,
Now what do we do?
minus 6.
Subtract 6 from both sides. Then we get negative 2x equals negative 2. KT, now what do I do?
You divide negative 2.
Divide each term by negative 2.
Yes.
Then we get x equals 1 because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So our answer is 1, 2. Is that what everybody was getting?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions at all?
No.
It's all good?
This is dirty, bro.